What is going on, everybody? I am the Cam Man, and welcome back to another episode of our Stellaris Let's Play with the Galactic Commerce Corporation. If we remember where we were, it was a war going on between us and Jackley Dynamics. They're winning down here by a lot, but they're also at a war with the Mechas or Savants in another war, so hopefully that'll draw their attention away and we can just come in and take this stuff up. We're still building our fleet up, and that's what we're waiting on before we send it down. Senate is in session. Buzzword, yep, let's do that. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. No, we got, yeah, fleet manager is how we do it. There we go. So there's our number. Still got 7 more to go. Zero Corp has been discovered for 41 influence. Welcome to Zero Corp. We are a business conglomerate operating out of the Alcor system, specializing in trade. Very building blocks of civilization, as we like to say here at Zero Corp. Please do not hesitate to contact us if you are interested in making a good deal. Well met. Careless pawning. According to a report from the crew of the Pythias, their mission was a failure. Science officer De Jung allegedly took manual control of the probe sent to retrieve a sample from the cluster, resulting in a collision between the drone and a mineral cluster that, while mild, resulted in the mineral cluster breaking apart completely. The crew is careful to note that the experience has left Science officer De Jung somewhat shaken, and the mineral shards should still be of some value. This guy? Oh, he's already what? Rest of development, so like it's not gonna matter. Stubborn. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. Where are we? Need to build some more destroyers and cruisers. Tesla's arrived. Excavate the site. Not gonna do that yet. We need to assign a governor. Can't believe. Oh no, she was our head person. So we need to build more shipyards. That's basically it. More ships.
Research complete.
Plate steel armor. What do we want to do next? Yeah, afterburners works. It's cheap. It's quick. Yeah, they're getting torn up out here.
Complete.
Perfect. Ship upgrade cost. Perfect. Diplomatic weight and embassy complex. That'll be good. So we want to build another cruiser. Can we buy it? Um, yes, we can. So let's build that cruiser, and then we need a destroyer and one more corvette.
Research complete.
Adrift. Among the asteroids surrounding X120909, we have discovered an alien ship adrift. It is not responding to our attempts to hail them. This is due to it being unable to interpret our signal or some other reason we do not know. Science Officer De Joug recommends that we get a construction ship to tow it out of the debris field. If left untouched, it risks being crushed by the asteroids. Intriguing.
Situation log updated.
Research the anomaly. We can get him out here. Or actually, he's right there. Look at that. Thanks to the war, something is good. Research unlocked on shields. Let's increase our output even more. Do have a lot of influence. We can spend something. I don't know. Research afterburners. Let's do mining station output increase. Destroyer is 293. Debris field. The strong gravity well of both are two has pulled in a massive amount of space debris which has formed a dense layer around the parts of a gas giant. Most of it appears to be wreckage from a series of space battles fought in the system several millennia ago. Scavengers have already scoured the debris of valuable technologies and artifacts, but a mining station should be able to recycle the metal. Adds 3 minerals to that. He can also continue. Yeah, he's gonna research that level 8 anomaly.
Incoming transmission.
I'm not gonna accept that piece.
Incoming transmission.
Commercial pact. Yeah, I'll do that. There's the destroyer, and now we need just corvette.
Incoming transmission.
Special project. Once the ship drifting by X120909 had been towed out of the debris, we could send in an away team to investigate. It is a murder scene. Only one crew member has been found, a long-eared amphibian biped who appears to have been stabbed repeatedly. The ship is, by the death of its crew, up for grabs. It is fitted with very efficient thrusters, the structure and design of which are beyond us at present. The vessel is not armed, seemingly having been used as transport for important personnel. Repurposing it into an exploration vessel would be a minor undertaking. However, if we instead deconstruct it and study the engines in greater detail, we can maybe capture some of its genius and translate it into practical improvements for our fleet. Yeah, let's tear it down and study it. We don't need the science ship right now. We'll do the research agreement with you. We'll also... Wait, so how many research agreements is that? 2. So we need one more. We can do the Mechazoo. Yeah, do it with them. Okay. So that's gonna help one of these boost. I'd love to extend it, but we are in war, so we can't do that.
Incoming transmission.
Migration, nope. Rivalry, that's fine. It's not me. Corvette, there we go. Then we'll be ready to send our fleets. Leaders died, so let's get another one. Let's do him, cost and upkeep. Perfect. Vote in favor. We're probably gonna end up supporting this because it is. Archaeology site. Ruined world. Massive dilapidated structures cover the entire surface of this world. At one time, this city planet must have been home to billions, but now it is empty. Whoever once lived here must have left clues about what happened to them, but finding them will take a detailed examination of the surface. Keep digging.
Research complete.
Research is done. Embassy complexes and diplomatic wait. Let's do the fortress. Alright, 40, what do we cost to upgrade? 690, okay, that's a lot. But we're at 2.9. We're gonna go ahead and say go for it.
Research complete.
Alright, we need food. Buy 500 food. Research is done. Mining stations. Ion thrusters, sure. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, that's 100. Let's wait a little bit. Closed borders, okay. Archaeological ruined world. After much fruitless sifting through the ruins, a number of clues pointed our search in the right direction. The remains of some kind of planetary data processing and storage center. If we can find a way to gain access to whatever records remain there, they will be the key to unraveling this planet's mysterious past. 250 society research. Okay. And they're at war. Man, they're getting torn up. They got 3 wars going on.
Research complete.
A multi-dimensional analysis. Research output plus 10. Okay, what next? Auxiliary fire controls. That sounds good. Disease control. Debris from what must have been a massive orbital installation has been discovered above both Earth 4. Artifacts recovered amongst the debris have confirmed that this space station served as the headquarters of the Eurasian Concordance Authority of Disease Control some 1.2 million years ago. The Eurasians were far more susceptible to alien diseases than most known species, and the budget of their public health institute nearly rivaled that of their military. Despite this, surviving records show that their entire species perished from the Javorian pox.
Situation log
Interesting.
updated.
Keep researching.
Research complete.
More research done. Let's do more ad cap. Ad cap is always good, right?
Incoming transmission.
I'm not gonna go to peace with you yet. Let's build 2 star bases. points. Yeah, that works. 1, 2. We can do 3. Okay, we need food again. 5,000, and let's buy 250 of that.
Research complete.
Research done with ion thrusters. Next is... Sure, cruiser hull points. Keep claiming systems. I'm not going to give them to you.
Complete.
Claim them all you want. You're just wasting your time.
Construction complete. Special project complete.
We have to recover the remnants of several research logs from the debris field above Balthor 4. Their final entries are all focused on finding a cure for the Javorian pox that was sweeping across the Eurasian Concordat, and they grow increasingly desperate as the situation worsened. The last entry reveals that the pox had spread in an uncontrolled fashion on the space station itself. An attachment details all of their failed attempts to produce a cure in the vain hope that the data would be useful to future generations of their scientists. 3 minor artifacts, 1 Eurasian artifact, and 150 engineering research. Okay, let's look at how many artifacts we have of them. 5 out of 6. Okay. We'll keep surveying systems.
Research
Please.
complete.
More research, auxiliary fire control. Let's do... yeah, hyperdrive 2, that works. Already building it. That's why. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, they're getting swamped now. Ruined world. Once the entrance to the data center had been found and passage forced through the wreckage, it was surprisingly easy to reactivate an interface with the computer systems. Self-repairing circuits and learning algorithms quickly came online to restore limited functionality and communicate with our own computers. The reason for this quickly became clear. Hyadum 5 was once the capital of a machine empire known as the Omni Codex. Named after their driving purpose, the Omni were a hybrid of robots and cyborgs, who had attempted to assimilate a sample of all biological life in the galaxy in order to prevent their extinction in an unknown galactic calamity. From the surviving records, we gather that this was not popular with the other galactic powers of their era, and they were eventually defeated and destroyed by a combined attack by several of them. However, before their downfall, the Omni sampled many races, and much work was put into evolving a device which could recreate them if need ever arose. This device, the Omni Codex itself, is stored somewhere nearby. Continue searching. Private collector. A private collector on our headquarters somehow came into ownership of an ancient precursor artifact believed to be Eurasian in origin. Despite government pressure, the collector has so far been reluctant to part with it. Everyone has a price. 500 energy credits. The Eurasian home system located. After intense study of our recovered Eurasian artifacts, scientists on our headquarters have managed to deduce the exact galactic coordinates of Eras, the home system of the ancient Eurasian civilization. We should launch an expedition to the system before someone else beats it to us. They won't beat us to it.
Situation log updated.
But I will go ahead and survey the system. Scientist has died. Scientist has died. Okay. The Pythias. Okay, well we wanted him to die. Let's get this guy. Survey speed. Survey. 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 Survey, 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 survey. Should make a song out of that. And this guy died. Was he a technology person? Or was he just an extra scientist? I guess. I guess he was just extra. Okay.
War declared.
War declared. Not the S. Okay. That's fine. They can fight. Y'all can all fight each other.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Unic and Merrick system is surveyed. Unic can now come up here and do the How-A-Whiz.
Construction complete.
Spyrim is done. We'll go to Tethel and finally connect that. Another research. Let's do form federations and available envoys increased by 1. Yeah. So now we can do an envoy permanently. Wait, what? There we go. Permanently on the station. Hopefully we can come back and do this. They're at 70%, we're at 76%. Hopefully we can come back.
Complete.
Construction's done. Admin is up. Let's do habitability. Yeah. It's only 12 months. What is our situations log? Like drone study, 8. Breathe in, breathe out, explore text, and alien box. We'll wait for those until the war is over. 2.9. Seems powerful enough. We'll have to see. This guy can come down here.
Incoming transmission.
I'm not gonna piece you guys.
Construction complete.
We got problems, bro. How-A-Whiz is done. Let's do the research stations, then mining stations. Resolution passed. Collective waste management. That's -5 habitability. Oppose it. Oppose that for now too. Could do advanced scene. Yeah, let's do that. Let's propose that.
Research complete.
More research. Hyperdrive is done. Let's do. Yeah, planet research complexes work. He's getting those done. Let's go ahead and finally connect here. Tethel. He can finally do Aesir and connect that. Alright, hopefully we can take these back without losing a lot of people.
Survey complete.
I mean, they're getting torn up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're getting pretty good messed up right now. It's not all in my favor, unfortunately.
Construction complete.
Alright, Tethel's done. Now they're connected. Perfect. Perfect. The Erassian homeworld. Erasia, the former homeworld of the Erassian Concordant. Someone has relatively recently, within the last 2,000 years, gone through the trouble of systematically bombarding every square meter of the moon's surface from orbit, possibly a misguided attempt to keep the Javorian pox from resurfacing. Despite this, the surface is still covered from the fossilized remains of the billions of Arassians who succumbed to the plague in the final years of their empire. By the time it had spread to their homeworld, most of the worlds in the Arassian Concordat had already fallen, and their alien vassals were in open revolt. Judging by ancient satellite logs recovered from orbit, the mood among the population on the Arassian homeworld was largely resolved by this point. The widespread panic that accompanied the first outbreaks of the pox in the colonies was largely absent, as most had come to accept the fact that the end was drawing near. Relic found it. Javorian pox sample. Minor artifacts. 10 unity of 4,485 gained. Physics research of 500 gained. Minerals of 2,000 gains. Minor artifact action unlocked. The secrets of the Arassians. Fascinating. So let's do a tradition. Let's do the trade value one. We can look at our relics. Savorian pox sample. Leader lifespan plus 150. A sample of the dreaded Javorian pox that wiped out the Arassian species. Although harmless to most other life forms, the virus that causes the disease has many unique genetic properties, some of which can actually prolong life in most organics. The virus could also be used to create a new strain of the Javorian pox that can infect non-Arassians. Although not as virulent or lethal as the original disease was to the Arassians, it would still make a potent biological weapon. Okay, let's keep going. Here we go. Let's take back our worlds now. Okay, what do we need? We need food. Let's buy 1,000 food and 250 of that. So that's done. Yeah, let's come up to Ustir that way. Something like that.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
That's done. Research is done. Exotic materials lab and atmospheric filtering. For our society research, let's do let's do Starbase. No, gene clinics. For physics, let's do wormhole travel. So we can figure out where these things go. Alright, 79 to 86. Continue researching it. I'm not going to activate a relic. Scientist gained a level, okay. Still got a ways to go for stuff. Alright, more combat. 80 to 88. Archaeological site has been finished. Ruined world. The Omnicodex has been unearthed. The unique device contains the genetic sequence of every race that the Omni were able to sample, and is able to recreate them using only basic elements as raw materials. Unfortunately, it seems the Omni did not have time to infect it before being annihilated, so there's no way to select which of the many sampled races are created in any given activation of the device. Omnicodence is found. Interesting. So if we go to our traditions and look at relics, we get the Omnicodex and the Javorian pox sample. Cool. Let's find some more. Yeah, we can just wait on them. Or yeah, it'll be fine.
System survey complete.
Cubist system survey. Okay. Living metal lakes. Investigation of the caverns below the surface of Uras 7b revealed them to be filled with a silvery liquid metal that flows from cavern to cavern in gleaming rivers, pooling into underground lakes. More surprising still is the discovery that this metal substance shares many key properties with organic lifeforms, including responding to environmental stimulus and exhibiting self-sustaining processes. It remains to be seen whether this exceptional metal should be classified as truly alive, but it may have several practical applications for our engineering technology. Living metal has been gained plus 25%, and it's discovered on there. That's good. Abduction proposal. What? We have identified a scientist among the primitive Bacterian on Ustier 2 that shows a great promise. His brilliant research is far ahead of his peers, and parts of it is revolutionary even by our standards. Though his work is certainly increasing the technological progress of the Bactium, his potential is wasted on their backward civilization. In our advanced labs, he would have opportunity to do some real science. What? Should we abduct someone? I don't know. I don't think we would. It seems wrong. Um, I don't know. I don't think we would abduct someone, especially if it's a primitive. Our goal is to leave them be, so let's leave them there. Annex the doors back to our control. All right. 2000. I'm gonna try to avoid him.
Research complete.
Surprised he's still there. Research is done. Gene clinics. Let's do. Sure, business management nexus. 3,000 is the cheapest. 83 to 91. Yeah, we're not gonna want to get involved with
Incoming
that.
transmission.
Not gonna do peace. Use tier 2 ethic changes. Several of our abduction teams stationed on the observation post above Use tier 2 have apparently been using. Ooh, I did not change that. Have been using their thrusters of their shuttles to burn large circles and complex patterns into crop fields belonging to the primitive bacterium that are indigenous to the planet. Shuttle crews have been severely reprimanded for this prank, but the crop circles appear to have taken some sort of religious significance to the natives. A new religion is formed based on these patterns, and it is gaining popularity among the bacterian and alarming rate. That's something we did not look at. Our policies for native interference. What are we doing? Aggressive observation? No, we want passive. Yeah, passive. Go back to assisting research. You need to go there. Just need to hope we can avoid this guy and not lose the war.
System survey complete.
Bar Dargon's been surveyed.
Construction complete.
Oh no. Let's do research stations, then mining stations. Yep. Alright. This is gonna be another longer episode. Gotta let me know if you guys like longer or shorter episodes. I'd like to keep them around 30 minutes. Atomic countdown. Researchers on our headquarters have eagerly anticipated the countdown of a mysterious atomic clock of prodigious precision found on Aramius 7 for the past 42 years and 3 days. Several decades worth of heated speculation and conjecture have evaporated in an instant. The clock has just now reached its momentous deadline, ejecting a stream of self-replicating nanites. Nanites are streaming on a trajectory towards another planet in the Aramius system. Aramius 5A, projected to arrive within the month. Whatever may happen will be seen. Keep us informed. It's one of these places.
Construction complete.
I think it was this one. Okay. We'll come back to that. Get him to go there.
Research complete.
Yeah, we can do it. Research is done. Cruiser. Let's do, I guess, habitat. The arrival. Yeah, here. The nanite stream ejected by the atomic clock in the Aramius system asteroid belt has made planetfall from Aramius 5A. Replicating at an incredible rate, the nanites covered the entire surface of the planet in a period of hours, proceeding to terraform it into a Gaia world. Hours after the completion of the terraforming event, the nanites involved in the process deactivated and decayed beyond recognition, leaving us with little ability to extract any information from them. However, their remains have peppered the surface of the now very tempting planet with valuable metallic composites. Gaia world, high quality minerals, 15 minerals from job, and max mining districts. Incredible. And look at it. We can see it change in real time. That's cool. That's cool. A good thing we're going to get him. It's only a size 9, so that's not too great, but it'll be fine. Need to figure out more ships. Maybe another cruiser. We'll figure it out.
Research complete.
Research is done. Focus, tested management. Okay. Let's do fleet command limit. Why not? Another space battle. Let's finish that. High war exhaustion. We can be forced to make peace in 24 months after this. 711 days until forced peace is possible. Oh crap. 3.1k compared to what? 2.1? Oh, we can totally take him on. We're gonna save the planet. Look at that. How nice are we? We need food, Let's buy 1,000 and let's buy 250 of those. Alright, at 3.1 I actually think we can get in. We're not going to get that achievement, which is a bummer. Let's change that to passive. At 3.1 I think we could do that. Let's get this back.
Research complete.
Research is done. Wormhole travel. Okay. Now let's do subspace sensors. Improve reactor booster actually. Alright, this is the tougher station for us. It's our own station. We built it, so we should be able to defeat it. There it is. So let's go ahead and repair. It wants to send us all the way out there to repair. I don't think that's necessary. We're at 100, they're at 94. How many months do we got? Ooh, a year. Okay. On 40. Alright, we're gonna make the attack and hope we can do it. Hope we win. And so we can enforce peace on them. Let's pray. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be the final battle. Forgot to make a cut, but we'll be fine. This is gonna be it. Final battle. Research is done. Fleet combat limit increased. Let's now do ship fire rate and command center. We need to win this.
Research complete.
They accepted that peace offer. So they lost stuff. Okay, they were humiliated. Okay. Alright, we're doing it. We're getting them out of here. We're gonna win this battle. Nice. Research. Improved reactor booster done. Let's do advanced research. No, Research Institute actually. Alright, we beat that thing. They're at 100% done. Let's defeat this. And then get the next thing and we'll be done.
Incoming transmission.
Peace offer. Status quo, and they'll give us that system. Interesting now. We could try. We still got 300 days. We could try to let's try to repair and get this world. Let's try to do it. We're gonna decline it because we can enforce our peace. We just gotta be careful on it. 121. I almost don't want to repair. Just send us straight in. They revoked it now. Let's do that. Send them straight in. It's gonna take 100 days. There's debris we need to study, which is available for 1700 days. How long is it gonna take you to get here? A while. Okay. What is going on? Center floor. It's collective waste management. Yeah, we don't want that. So we're gonna be cutting it close. Not too close, but a little close. But we'll be able to enforce our demands on them, which is nice. They lost a little bit, quite a lot of territory actually. In that, they should not have done that war. Foolish of them, thinking they'd lose or win this.
Construction complete.
Nope. Okay, fleet combat stats. Okay. So now let's look at this piece. It's also good. It's almost the year, so it's the end of this. Um, we're gonna enforce our own piece. So let's do. We can't achieve war goals, unfortunately. We can settle the status quo, which will give us the two things we need, which is basically our claims. We just don't get um, yeah, settle the status quo. War goals are disregarded and both sides seize occupied claims. So they don't occupy anything. That's why I had to round stuff up. We're going to occupy these two things. We could kind of go toe to toe and just try to come out here and occupy stuff. But that'd just be mean, and that's not what we are trying to do right now. So let's settle the status quo and send the offer. Should accept it. They accepted it, and that's the end of the year. We will agree to this to end this conflict as the borders currently stand. Awesome. So now we've gained Go Area, and JOSC format, which is what we wanted. So with that, it's the new year. It's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave a like or a subscribe. You can sometimes catch me live stream on Twitch. And with that, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I hope to see you in another video. And with that, take care, and I'm out of here.